the same people. It's more of a thing of like, people are attracted to the same people. I don't understand. You get what I'm saying?
But you know,
couple rain events. We had promised us like a budget of like less than 40 people. They brought 70 people, couldn't control people,
including my ex.
bro.
When you're dating when you're broke.
Yeah, how you dating when you're broke?
She's broke too. We're two broke people who love each
I think
other.
there's love without money.
But you know what they say? They say love is sweet, but when money enters, bro, love becomes sweet again.
Exactly.
So at the same time, you also have to like when you're asking someone out, you have to look at them first and then look at yourself. Look at your pocket. So
looking
that
at
you don't
that
put
as
yourself
well.
in a position whereby you feel like you're less much of a person just because you're cool.
Yup. So welcome to the real coup where everybody's story counts. So today we're just gonna start from there. You introduce yourself to you. Yeah?
Yo, shout out. My name is Hadra.
Welcome guys. This is about to be the biggest podcast in Palestine, or even bigger. We're going further. My name is TJ, and I hope you subscribe, like, and comment this. Let's go.
What's good, guys? It's Atil here. So, welcome to the Real Cook podcast. We are promising vibes, flames, and nothing more than
Okay.
flames, guys.
True. Nice. But before I ask you a question, guys, I wanna ask, do you know the meaning of your name?
Yeah.
What's the meaning?
Brave and strong one.
Okay. What about you?
A bit of trust.
No, but you said TJ.
Oh, TJ means Tamba Junior, and then Tamba means trust. But since of Junior, was saying like a young trust.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know the meaning of mine, guys.
Yeah, no
What
problem.
about you, mister?
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'm Barros, guys. Yeah, it means kings of king. Yeah. Shout outs. So, anyways, I wanna ask you, what's trending on your FYPs?
On my FYP.
Yeah.
Wait, can you start first?
Oh, mine is the astronauts,
See,
Today's the third. Yeah, it's been going on for days. It's actually live. I've been seeing it live, so that's basically it. And dogs.
Okay. Dogs?
Yeah.
You're into dogs?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
What's trending on my FYP? What's trending on my FYP is I've been watching a lot of podcasts. That's why I actually came here. I feel like people now need licenses to this thing, to start a podcast. Guys, we've been hearing a lot of bad advice, especially these podcasts with a lot of baddies, and they explain how like life is supposed to be, how like if a guy is broke, they shouldn't date. Like, hey, Baba. Example, I'm a student, I don't have income, I'm always in class, I don't have time to work, and I have to give you girlfriend allowance.
Hold on.
Personally.
When you're dating when you're broke?
Yeah. How you dating when you're broke?
Let's search for me.
Why am I dating when I'm broke?
Yeah.
The truth is, you can't ignore your feelings, how you feel for someone. Sometimes you hang with them to an extent where you're like, hey, me personally, I feel this type of way. You get what I'm saying? You see? And I can try. I won't say this, I will try, of course. I will save up for dates and everything. But I can't save up for a girlfriend allowance, man. I'm a student, and once I get my degree, that's what I can, take care of you properly. Luana, she's broke too. We're two broke people who love each other.
Okay.
So you see.
So you need a proper girl for that, though,
But at the same time, I have
we'll
a
find
question.
out. Okay, what's
Right?
up?
You can't ignore the feeling.
Yeah, of course.
Do you think there's love without money?
I think love is a feeling, and you can love without money, but you cannot maintain a relationship without it. You see, you need. Yeah.
But you know what they say? They say love is sweet, but when money enters, bro, love becomes sweeter again.
Exactly.
So at the same time, you also have to when you're asking someone out, you have to look at them first and then look at yourself. Look at
looking at standards.
Put yourself in a position whereby you feel like you're less much of a person just because they're calling you broke and shit.
So what's the conclusion?
This is new, guys.
Date within your limits or
Okay.
date according to your pocket?
Dating your brackets,
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I'll just say this, ne? Sometimes your reads is just too much, and if you can cook there, you can try something. Cause apparently, I've seen situation where like the females, right, who are hella rich and want to date broke boys. You get what I'm saying? Then the ones who don't have money are the ones who want to date guys who are rich. So what is the bracket? Is it because you're pretty that makes it the bracket, or the state of mind the girl is at?
Chief.
You see?
I think you're watching too much movies. Trust.
Nah, I've seen it on IG.
Even the rich ones.
Oh, podcast. It's happening though.
Because these days it's just money. Even the rich ones, they want people who are rich. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like okay, they probably want you to have like a rich mind state. You get what I'm saying? For example, look at Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. You get what I'm saying? You see, Rihanna could date another billionaire, but she's dating A$AP Rocky. You get what I'm saying?
Are you saying bro?
No, I'm not saying he's broke, but he's not at her standard.
Okay.
You see, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? And I just mean like a guy has to be somewhere, you know, start somewhere. You get what I'm saying? Okay, that's what training on my effort.
What's your start point?
I feel like me personally, I feel like if you find someone richer than you, at least try as a guy to maintain that level, or else, because the thing about girls now, sometimes she loves you and she could be cool with you trying, but her friends will be now like, why you with that broke guy? Why you are? You see, you know what I'm saying? You see, personally, I'll say don't involve friends when it comes to your love relationship. Once you end, when someone advice enters, because you be using the advice of stuff they use in their past relationship. What works for her doesn't mean it works for you. That's all I gotta say.
Honestly speaking, Chief, me, I can't be in a relationship knowing that this girl is richer than me. You get it?
I get you.
I'm telling you.
I mean, yeah, as a man.
I am the breadwinner.
Yeah, I get you.
At the end of the day,
But what if? You get what I'm saying? Because the thing about feelings, if you don't choose, you get what I'm saying? When you love someone, even if you miss them, it's still there. You get what I'm saying? You still gotta.
You have a point.
Yeah.
so love is controversial.
It's controversial.
Now I was about to ask this question, but I know. Never mind.
Okay, now you can ask. You can ask.
No, you can ask actually.
Are you single, my brother?
No, I'm not.
Shout out to
the girl.
Should we ask who? No, yet.
No, I'm not gonna ask.
No, just shout out. Just shout out.
Shout out.
Okay.
Are you single?
No, I'm not single.
Are you single?
No, I'm not.
You're not single.
Yeah, I am.
You're single?
Yeah.
So me and you, bro.
Oh, it's me and you?
Me and you, bro.
Okay.
Also, we'll take, okay. At least it's balance.
Anyone who's
It's
looking for
balance,
a guys, I'm here.
I'm
Yeah. It's around. Before we even go anywhere further, shout out to Tino. If you just want a perfume, yeah. I butchered this, by the way.
We'll put the link on the description below.
Maybe you just want to see how it looks like.
Oh yeah, show them, boy.
Look at that.
Shout out. Yeah, we boys. Anyways, we can continue, yeah?
Yeah. FYP.
Oh, yeah, FYP.
So, my effort is the same as yours. Atom is the same.
Okay, man.
Dogs.
No, not dogs. No.
Okay.
Man, question.
Atom is,
I had a question. Let's say the astronauts, right? They went to space.
Yeah.
Apparently they're the first. Apparently they're the first. It was a lie. So now let's say they die in space.
Yeah.
When God comes, will they be the first people to see Jesus, or are their bones gonna return to earth?
Okay, I'm sad.
Wait, we're talking about the ones that just.
Yeah, the ones, remember, right now they're still on their way. So when they get there,
So this
they die there.
for Artemis second, right? That's the
Yeah.
name. If I'm not mistaken, Artemis the second.
Yeah.
That's the first one after 52 years for them to like travel to like the moon and shit like that. But then they are not landing directly on the moon. They are orbiting around because they are still testing out their whole TV and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But in case something like that happens, I think they'll be the first ones, guys.
I think we're gonna see him at the same time. There's a verse that said we will all see him, right? And it's still gonna happen at the same time. You get what I'm saying? You see. Think of it like right now, us we're seeing like you see the day is like it's a day, but then in USA it's dark. You get what I'm saying? You see,
Yeah.
and when he comes, both of us, even during our time like that, we'll be seeing him. So it means also them, they gotta see him. And I think for God, I feel like the universe is on his palm like this. You see?
Definitely.
Yeah, you see. So you being on the moon will just be here, and us being on Earth will just be here. That's what I think. You get what I'm saying?
You're making sense. Though.
Yeah.
Pastor. Yeah. By the way, I'm inviting you to my church on Sunday. Sayoja, pull up.
What's on your FYP, my guy?
It's the World Cup.
Oh, yeah, damn.
Yeah. Did you see the
Tickets.
Messi and Ronaldo Lego thing? Yeah, that's the one popping up on my FYP.
Oh, yeah.
They cooked, yeah?
Yeah, they cook.
But the missing Neymar was supposed to be there though. It was supposed to be Neymar, Ronaldo, and Messi. Mbappe and Vini, I think
Why not? Mbappe is the best right now.
yeah, he is, but okay, Vini was not supposed to be there.
I don't think
Mbappe
he's
was
the best
supposed to be
right
there.
now.
Neymar was supposed to be there. I'm just saying Neymar was missing out of the equation. That's all.
Okay.
I beg to differ because recently, if you look at it, he hasn't been making noise or anything like that.
Oh, yeah,
So I
true.
think Yeah, so I think this also has to do with numbers and what you're doing.
Exactly.
So
But then look at this: Messi and Ronaldo both belong. We're in his, well, not in his, but they're like he's supposed to be there. He belongs in that. It's always Messi. It's always the big three. They're the big three of our generation.
Ronaldo got numbers.
I'm saying it's the big three of our generation.
Okay.
Just as Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole are the big three of music right now.
No, it's Drake. Shout out to Drake.
no.
Yeah.
And that one I beg to differ.
Why you not saying it's not Drake? It's Drake.
You sing Kendrick or Cole?
Cool.
Yeah, so you saying Cole is Kendrick.
No, I'm saying.
Okay, we have this picture.
No.
We have
Cameraman,
this picture.
show them.
We have this picture.
Is this guy?
Was it okay? Wait. My
Yeah,
first
yeah.
question to you is: was it supposed to be Cole or Kendrick there?
Oh, on this one. it's
On this
supposed to be
pic,
Kendrick.
Kendrick. Was it supposed to be Cole or Kendrick?
I'll say Kendrick.
Cole or Kendrick?
Cole.
Cole.
Yeah.
You know why I can't say Cole? Recently, if you guys saw the podcast, right? Cole denied being the greatest of all time. Guys, as a fan and respecting your GOAT, and your GOAT says you're not a GOAT, it breaks our hearts. Because you get what I'm saying? Some of us, we relate to J. Cole more than Drake. You get what I'm saying? You see, we grew up with you, we were supporting you when things went left, and now you always make us feel bad as the guy. So I would say it deserves to be Kendrick and Cole. But on the World Cup, right? Have you guys seen how much tickets are for the World Cup?
I had the most expensive is 11,000 for the final.
11,000.
Yeah.
11.
That's
Wow.
it.
11,000
Next is
USD.
7. The next one is 5. Then I don't know the rest.
I think they just broke the Guinness World Records because that's the
Yeah,
highest
it
one.
is.
Yeah, I wonder if I wasn't gonna. Would you pay for it if you had the money?
I would.
Deaf, bro.
No, but listen. You only have that money. Not like you have the money. You only have that amount.
Of course not.
No, I
Of
can't.
course
Of
not.
course
I wouldn't
not.
do that. That would be
That's
stupid.
I can't.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But if I have excess money,
Yeah, excess money, of course, right?
I will.
You see.
Yo, commercial break, guys. You know, we have to give you some time to process what just happened right now. You know, what I've been thinking. We once hosted the coup, right? And just clicked my mind that, yo, chief, Purple Rain event. I wouldn't even put the way like this. You guys are not organized, personally. You're the worst people I've ever met when it comes to organizing parties. If you're in that group for Purple Rain event, get out, please. It's only the worst. Those guys only lie. They removed us out of the group because they know what happened. Trust. Yo, you guys know, you guys are witnesses, bro. We had, this guy promised us like a budget of like less than 40 people. They brought 70 people, couldn't control people.
Including my ex.
Bro. Hey bro, let's go. Wanted to read the already legs, bro. So you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just saying. Oh my god. But anyways, guys. Seems like you want to talk about it is tough, eh?
When you had stuff. When you had stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
When you had stuff.
Student is baby.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been and what? From your list or from your range.
She wanna say something?
No.
Okay.
No.
See, it doesn't have pennies. It doesn't have
1, 2, or 3.
1, 2, or 3.
They're there.
Yeah,
I mean, you always go out, you always go on this nice.
They're there. They have potential. Yeah.
potential is not present.
Okay.
There's a difference.
Okay, they're there. Shout out to you. I know.
No, wait, me now. I have a question now.
Yeah.
I just think they're not there and that I feel that potential. What is the date?
Okay.
No, I
And then-
want to ask her.
Okay.
You saying they're not there. What is the
I
date?
didn't say they're not there. I
But
think
they're
I said
potential.
1, 2.
Oh, 1, 2. Those, what defines those 1, 2, or 3?
I think someone who's like high maintained,
I maintain.
clean,
Clean.
they're pretty.
Really.
You know, that they're just standing. You get if you just look at someone, you get I like get. And then there are baddies wannabe.
Oh, yeah.
Wannabes.
Yeah.
I feel like
Now we have
full of
those.
wannabes though.
We have
What are
baddies
those?
wannabe.
I know you.
Personally, I feel like.
Like if you're like we know
She's out there.
Yeah, I feel like the Asian girls, they're not those who bath and stuff. Those are clean, who are highly maintained and those. But they're not babies now.
Okay.
They're there. I
What's
know.
your definition of a baddie?
I didn't say anything about
Okay,
I know
she's asking- she's now asking you.
I don't know what a baby is.
So you don't know.
It's
I don't know what a baby
So why are you saying they're not there?
I didn't see that one there.
Maintenance.
Oh, okay.
I maintain stock. Stock.
That's really high maintenance.
Really high maintenance stock.
But, okay, what if
So that's why they are wannabes at Eden. Because they are trying to be highly maintained, but they're not. Is that what you're saying?
Like, you know what I'm saying, high maintenance stock, because the people who are high maintenance, but they're not stock. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You see, like example, you can't see a pretty girl who's fire and just assume she's a baby. You know what I'm
Or
saying?
she's a stock.
Yeah.
Oh, you see, then the one who's at every club, at every party. I'm not saying anything like being discriminating or anything, but most percentage of the time, they.
At the same time, we can't be firing shots at manners only. We need to talk about niggas too.
Menhoes. Are you saying that?
You know, no,
Not manners.
No, not my churches, right? They're like, guys, can I ask? Example, right? Let's say you get a money, right? And she's kind of stock, but then this time around, she wants to leave the streets for you. And you know her. It's like, now it's like, you were stuck the whole time. Now you have to be real this time. How would you, as a guy, take it? You see, like, yo, do I, take her off the streets? Or like, you see, because I believe, like, the same way niggas are players, because a guy will be a player, because he was a real nigga, then a girl broke his heart, and he went to the streets and stayed there.
TJ, Force JT once said, Transopinan system. Yeah, you know the song, eh? With Pop Tech.
Oh, yeah. I think that.
Yeah,
I think that's
so.
it.
In other words, you were saying people will change. People will change. Yeah. So what you're saying, it's rare, bro.
So you're saying the mommy who's in the streets cannot be allowed to get anymore? Once you go into the
Yeah.
streets, you cannot get out of the streets.
She belongs to the street.
It's controversial.
It's controversial.
What makes you
No,
say that?
it's there, but
Okay,
not
okay.
there.
You know what I'm saying? It's controversial.
TJ,
Niggas,
you
can accept getting out of the streets, but why can't you accept
Mom is getting
out of the streets? Yes.
No, mom saying it's
She
there.
can
Mom
be-
saying it's possible.
she can be out of the streets. You get it?
Yeah.
But at the same time, she can't live the things she was.
Yeah, right. Pertaining, when you talk about some niggas who are players, bro. And before we get to the niggas who are players, I feel like the mommy thing is kind of broad on the baby definition. Because of course you won't go on Google or a dictionary and find the real meaning of a baby. You see, which is true.
Let me try. Let me try.
Okay.
Let me try. In the meantime, you can help me. Let me try.
If you try to find out what Google said,
Yeah.
be our fact checker, you know what I'm saying? Unlike other podcasts, like,
Not to mention any names.
not to mention any names, some of you podcasts actually boring. No one lie. You're good, you're just too focused on the facts, and no one's gonna watch that. You see, people like drama, because if you look at your videos, it's about drama. If you want fact checkers, we go to the news. Okay, but on that point, right? I'd like to. Our viewers suggested a couple of names as people who they see as babies, right? We'll start with Bougie. I think some of you have no Bougie. Yes. So, what do you guys think? Her being suggested as a baby, is she a baby or not, according to your description?
Yeah, she's clean. Yeah.
Why are you saying she's a baby? Like, give us.
Oh, she's clean.
She's clean.
Let me help him out. Let me help him with the definition.
Okay.
So yeah, it's saying it's someone who's extremely attractive, confident, and stylish. Someone who takes care of their appearance and carries themselves with self-assurance. Then physical, attractive, and well put together, confident, unbothered by others' opinions, fashionable, often in the world, tender, independent and strong. Yeah.
And that's it.
So yeah. So we do have Betty then.
She's there.
We do have Betty then.
Yeah.
Nah, true. I feel like I also had a couple of names to check. Another name that was seen was Whitney.
Wait, guys, before we.
Yeah.
I don't even know who Bougie is. Like,
Oh.
to be honest, like, I don't know who that is. It's like literally my first name, my first time to hear that name, like, Bougie.
Yeah. Nah, me, I'm seeing it from my views too. I think I saw her once, only once.
Only one is.
But it was not from IG. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who it is.
Yeah, you see. But then, can I
That's
ask?
my friend. She's fire.
Oh, my God.
No, besides the fact that she's a friend, she's just fine. She's there.
Okay, I saw the caption saying extremely, right? I feel like another thing is like comparing, right? What is extreme? Extreme could be like if, example, we had AC hands around her, will she still show out?
Yeah, she will.
She will.
Trust.
Okay, quality. Okay, shout out
Yeah.
to her. Okay, cool. Then more on this thing, more on babies and other stuff. You say you get a couple of men. I don't know. We want to talk about men. What are the
No,
men
yeah,
doing
say
wrong?
Whitney. Shout out Whitney.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
she's
fine.
also a Betty.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, what about other? I've
The question is, there's a ship, right? If you replace every part of the ship, right?
Yeah.
From the first to the last part, everything new. Is it the same ship or it's a new ship?
And you still remember my answer was what? It's still the old shit.
It's still the same ship.
Yeah.
It's still the same ship. What's your
I
take?
think it's
The new
it's a
ship.
new ship.
What do you think?
Because they're replacing everything. that was
Everything.
on the old one. So there's nothing about the old one that's still there. So it's basically.
Okay, so in other words, we are not taking down the ship. We're just replacing parts, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Till we
But-
remember the new ones.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Then we use the old parts to make another ship. It's a what?
Damn.
It's still the same ship.
Yeah, that one is not the same ship. Cause
No, it's still the same ship.
Yeah.
It's not the ship.
If you put it in
It's
that
just an old
context,
ship.
if you put it in that context, it's still the same ship. Or I
Why?
take the old parts.
Because they took the old parts.
Making this one the new ship, the new model. Because it's new.
What if it's a new model of the old one?
New model of an old one. Then
Yeah.
it's new, it's still new.
Ah.
They literally say the word new model, bro.
okay.
Ship, what do you think?
What I think is it's more like giving back to something. You get what I'm saying? Because when you're giving back to something, you're collecting DNA, right? So we're getting the DNA of the old ship, but we're replacing it with new equipment. So I think it's a new ship.
Wait.
That's why, like,
Before you go in, don't use DNA if you're saying replicating, because a parents they only share 50% of the DNA to the
but
child.
then okay, now
So
think
meaning
of-
that it's 50% what?
Niggas are studying.
And 50% what old ship and new ship.
Yeah.
The same.
Okay,
It's kinda like that.
Listen.
Trust, it's like that.
Okay.
I feel like that's the right answer. It's 50% new, 50% old. Do you agree?
Okay,
We don't
you
have
can
old
still put it in
parts.
this context.
No, we don't have old parts,
So
right?
the name is still the same, but the parts of it are new.
So you're telling me so
The identity,
that's
the
old.
identity is still the same.
Okay, you just what I have to say. To make a new ship, you have to dismantle the old ship, right?
Yeah.
Since we're replacing every
It's a
single
new ship.
part, Okay, now let's imagine it. This is the sheet, right?
Yeah.
You remove the top, remove the bottom. What's left? Nothing. You're just putting new equipment at the same spot that is covered.
So in other words,
So-
you're making a new shape using new parts. Just taking the old shape.
ideas.
Yeah.
Hey, we're just taking
So
the
it's a
whole
new
person
sheet.
ideas.
So what is
So
it?
it's a new sheet.
Comment section. What's
Yeah, I
the
feel like down what you think.
What's the answer? Is it a new shape or is it the same shape?
You see.
Is it the new shape or the yeah?
Okay. By the way, I saw something on TikTok, right? Where we had a lawyer who studied by himself without going to school and was able to present his clients in front of court and won against the lawyer who had went to school, graduated, got a degree, and still left to someone who just
Very
was
much possible.
self-taught himself.
Very much possible.
So that's lawyer, right? Can someone repeat that same procedure in medicine?
You can't. Now you are playing with our lives, people's lives.
Because
You get it?
Personalized belief, yeah.
Let me tell you.
Personalized
sorry,
belief,
coming
yeah.
from a medical student, and I said we are supposed to know this. So, what happens is when I watch a video, maybe on YouTube or stuff like
Yeah.
that, right, and I see a certain muscle, when you go to a body, it's different. You know, like your muscles are organized different. You're all males, but different sizes, shapes, and stuff like that. So you can't just take a book and then go open up a human being and expect to.
Exactly.
You can't
And
do that.
So what are you saying, Chief?
So wait, my question now is,
Yeah.
you're saying you can open a book, but then what?
And play with someone's life.
And play with someone.
That's
Yeah,
different
this is
from
life, I want to
standing in front of a
But then,
judge.
me, I want to ask, before you go
Defending
anywhere,
someone.
Yeah.
before you go anywhere, how often do you go to school?
Yeah.
How often do you go to school?
Okay, but the do
All
part.
the important lectures.
All the important lectures. How often do you go to school?
I don't go to school. I'm doing
How often do you go to school?
Almost.
Pastor next to me, by the way.
Okay, I also skip this guys.
Huh?
Okay. The important lectures, yeah.
The important lectures,
Yeah.
right? How do you know that those are the important lectures? What about the others you're not attending? So how's it different from me who's studying at home? Let's say I go to the scenario, I once asked this question, then I gave this scenario that me, I'm going to the hospital, right?
Yeah.
And when I'm at the hospital, I have these senior doctors who are doing operations and all that. Then I ask, but yo, what's up with this and this and this and this?
Yeah.
But you're also not going to school. You're not putting any dedication. So it's just the same thing.
Okay, can I ask you, how do we know the important lectures? In medicine, we get a weekly timetable of what you're about to learn, right? If it's just theory that you can do by YouTube and notes, that's what we do. Then how do we know the important one? The important one is when we know we're going for practical. And we know practicals every Thursday or Tuesday. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You see? That's how we know that's the important. That's the important.
But I'll be at the hospital every day doing
Okay.
practical.
Okay, my chat is this, right?
Tawana, they can't allow you to get in hospitals without medical permission.
No,
like that.
you are putting that, but then his question, you listen to
Because
his
now
question.
you are
You're not
speaking
listening to
in-
the question. You say, is it possible? Is it like, if, meaning that it's possible? The way you ask the question is, or putting two things on the table like this, meaning that we're not looking over those, the coutier, it's not possible that you can go in the surgery room and all that. No, immediately you put those questions on the table, meaning that it's possible, whatever I do in the hospital, I bring at the hospital.
I think we are.
That's not true though. In other words.
But that's just facts, guys. You can't.
To wrap things up, I think we have covered a lot of information on this. So I feel like more of our drama that we wanted to release right now will be unleashed in the next episode. And as for me, my last statement is, guys, it's Easter. Please take care of yourself, and be safe, and make sure you're safe. If you're going out, go out with friends that you like and take care of you. Yeah, you see. I'm out and be safe. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a flight at 19 hours, by the way. Yeah. Anyways, guys, yeah, thank you. I think it's high time you subscribe, like, comment, and share.
My last words are, just because you don't give up doesn't mean you're going to make it.
Guys, my last word is next time we're not gonna be safe. Names table. We eat shade or whatever. So guys, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
It's gonna be
Self-real,
lit.
Yeah, it's not real. By the way, people have to study. By the way, you're here to study. You know that. You're here to school, study a lot, go to school. Don't forget the reason why you're here. I know some of you guys, they tend to forget that they're here for studies. You end up doing sugar, you know. But it is what it is. Yeah.